I am Johnny Scoville.
And I am Tommy Scoville.
This is Chase the Heat.
Yes.
So listen, we're gonna. I'm leaving tomorrow on a plane, right? Going to Erie.
God.
Erie's kind of a cool name. I like the name Erie.
That you would.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm going to Erie, do some work with Harvest 9.
So let me tell you about the morning we've been having here at Camp Scoville. It's been one of those mornings, people.
Try not to think about it.
So there are several vehicles here at the Scoville Ranch. And one, unfortunately, the other day when it came back from its last outing, the keys were left in it. I'm not going to say anybody's names. And they were left in the on position.
I will not take the heat for that. I won't.
No, I'm not giving you any heat for that. The keys were left in the on position. And it happened to be a German-made automobile. And you use a device to pop the frunk, which is the front trunk on a Porsche. And I had to figure out how to jump a little, just enough power to it so that you could pop the trunk, so that you could get frunk, so that you could get in there to jump the battery. It made for an excellent morning.
Well, not only that, the other car that we're jumping it is a Prius.
Yes.
And nothing.
Perfectly
the whole
designed.
thing is a battery.
Yeah.
But boy, we did a number on that battery this morning. And speaking of batteries, can we talk about the battery for a minute? So listen, at the garage, we got a. You laugh. We got an automatic garage door opener, right? So
No,
it's not. No, I got this. So it doesn't work. It's not. We don't know.
It's not that it doesn't work. It's that it doesn't work when Johnny touches it.
So I have the code. I punch the code in. It's not working. So he thinks like I'm a dummy, and he goes, "You've done something to it, so it doesn't work." So we have to go through the house.
In my defense, the first time it happened, I got out of the car, I touched it, and it worked. So I thought, Johnny's not particularly bright. This is probably the battery problem. So the next time, finally I just said, look, you're not allowed to touch this anymore. And then when I got out...
You said a couple.
I was not nice.
You treated me like a dummy for a week. How many times? How many times?
Conservatively speaking, 4.
That's pretty conservative.
Mm-hmm. I think it's conservative.
Maybe
I prefer to err on the conservative side.
This situation, I would.
So let's get to these things. What do we got?
So anyway, we put a new battery in. It's fine.
We didn't put a new battery. We jumped the old one.
The battery in the door. You know.
Oh, in the door. Yes. Yeah. So even the old code works.
Exactly. So anyway, we're doing Puro Fuego.
This is Tanna again.
It's a Tucson company. We're not going to eat the whole thing this time. We ate the whole one yesterday. This one is peaches.
We discussed eating some pistachios, but as it turns out, we would have to sell the Porsche 911 if we wanted to eat the pistachios.
Listen, I'm digging Tanna Botannas. I really am. But the bag of pistachios was $15.
Yeah, they required a bank loan, which was a little bit.
And I'll lean into the pitch for one of these, but it just seemed a little pricey. Just going to be honest with you, but
especially because I just bought jumper cables.
True. All right, Puro Fuego from Tanna's Botannas.
Yes.
Tucson's favorite spicy candy company. It's your favorite candy with Mexican twist. Should I read all this stuff again?
No. We've done this. Let's see how these things taste.
Well, I'll at least do the ingredients. All right. So we got, and by the way, I got an email from Tanna.
Did you?
Oh yeah, it was nice.
Well, I'll be darned.
So chili pepper, citric acid, chamoy.
Schmozzle?
I thought I said you went Laverne Shirley again.
What am I going to do? Moonwalk? It's a lot easier to say
if you jumped up, did the Corey Feldman?
Oh, and I could too. If you've not seen the movie where Corey Feldman pretends to be Michael Jackson for 2 hours,
that's the whole movie.
That's the whole film. He does Michael Jackson.
And it seems like we're just picking a lot. Look at these. Look at these.
Do you know why we're picking on him?
Honestly? Get a load of these peach rings. These are different.
Here's the thing. I did not pick on him.
By the way, we're using a spoon to get them out, extract them this time because
I didn't pick on Corey until it started to come out that there's some reason maybe that Corey needs to be picked on. Aside from some of the worst films ever made. Now, look, I love Corey.
I do. Somebody said you smell everything. I didn't smell it yesterday. You can smell the peaches. No joke. Get a whiff.
No, you can definitely smell peaches.
You can smell it.
You can, Eddie.
Here we go. This is from Tanna Botannas. This is our Puro Fuego Peaches this time. I'm Johnny Scoville.
Yeah, and I'm Tommy.
Seriously. Lovely. Mm-hmm. You know what I like about these?
They're a little smaller than yesterday's and they're easier to eat.
I think they're higher consistency.
You do?
This one wasn't quite as gummy. Yesterday was more of a gummy. This is like rope.
This is much easier to eat. We promised not to eat the entire bag before we started this, but we didn't realize how easy they were to eat at that time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man down. 5 seconds.
In our defense.
Oh, yeah. There's some good ones on top, too. Already, look at that.
Oh, that one on top is just the business. You're going to go for both of them, are you?
I think I probably will have.
Oh, it's a savage. As you get lower in the bag, it tends to get more juice on it, so they tend to get a little bit more flavorful, believe it or not, as you go.
No, they get hotter the lower you go. There's no question.
Okay, we're
Which
done.
is cool. Right. We're gonna act civilized.
Nothing. I am civilized.
He wears one glove in this film. One glove, bro. I mean, really. No matter what he brought us with any other film, dude, you literally shot a movie where you wore a glove through the entire thing. Or at least half of the film. He's got a glove on. I was just punished for picking on Corey Feldman. And the heat at the back of my throat.
It was the Angels.
Mid-mockery.
That was his Angels.
I've seen his Angels.
And you know what? It's really bad. It's low-hanging fruit. I get that. But boy.
It's just so hard not to pick
It really, if you just... It's one of the more fascinating deep dives. And lately, for some reason, I'm seeing them a lot. I'm seeing a lot of different content creators
that are talking about him.
Yeah.
Do you know why, though? Because he's the gift that keeps on giving.
He really is. What are you doing?
I'm just going to have one.
See, this is how it starts.
Well, I'm looking through the glass.
Oh, look at that top number right there. No, that
No,
one
I
right
know,
there.
I know. I'm taking this one. Look at that. We're going to put that right there on the phone. Goop that up a little bit. This is the one you were looking for?
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh, look at that. I'd go for the 2-piece. That's me.
Oh, look at that. Just loaded with goodness. After this, we'll stop.
Yeah.
Are we going to eat the whole bag again?
No, we're not. I'm not doing that, man. I will tell you, these are really hard not to eat in one sitting. You know what I mean? Get these with me. I would say I prefer the mango, but I dig the peaches. But the mango is incredible.
Heat-wise, are they the same as yesterday?
No. I think the mango had a little bit more stank. Now, that said, I haven't got to the bottom of the bag.
We ate a lot more yesterday.
Right, so, and by looking at it, it looks to me like the bottom ones are going to be hotter than the top ones. So I would say it's probably comparable.
Look at all that juice at the bottom. Right there. Look at all that happiness.
And there's a whole lot of chili powder in that. There really is. It does bite, especially if you start talking about Corey Feldman in a negative way. So keep that in mind.
Get you in the throat. Not so much here, though, or here, but right in here.
Right? Yeah. No, I sort of got it right where the Adam's apple is. It was one of these. Like, stop talking about Corey. You know what I mean? Just a short one to the
little chop to the throat.
to the box, to the old talk box. Stop talking about it.
You know what I did once?
I'm a
This
fan.
is in college. It was stupid. It was just a stupid
You did
night.
something stupid in college?
I was in a fracas with somebody. A bit of a fracas. Fisticuffs.
No.
And I accidentally hit him in the throat. I thought it scared me to death.
Thought you took his life?
Oh, for just a minute or so.
I've done that.
Oh.
I've actually done that. And they do drop and grab their throat like they've been shot, and it looks terrible.
It was a horrific. It ruined the night for me. I was like, I didn't want to fight anymore for a while after that.
Took the starch out of you?
Yeah, it was awful. It was an accident too. I didn't do it on purpose. And
Boys
I got
and
him
girls,
solid.
words are the way to end all disputes.
Absolutely, each and every time. By the way, tomorrow morning, speaking of words, let's have a few words. We got to be at the airport. You have to drop me at the airport at like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
So I have to get up at about 3 o'clock in the morning then?
We just won't go to bed tonight.
Well, then we'll have our words off the camera.
Will we?
Yeah. Because I'm not happy with it. I mean, why can you not schedule something where I can get up at a normal
Okay,
time?
I didn't schedule this.
Okay.
There you go. I'll not take fade heat for that.
You know, I can't really go any
I'm a
further
victim
than that. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way to work Corey's name into the very end of this. Because
I'll talk for 2 minutes.
I got some love from yesterday's Corey ending.
Okay.
People dug the Corey reference.
It was a good choreography.
It was a good Corey reference. I don't
However,
wanna pick on the guy, I really don't.
I do though.
But it's just so much fun.
Oh, he's just such a sitting duck. It's such a layup, man. It's just ridiculous.
You couldn't get the timing right on the woo. Sorry.
And it's just.
And to I'm forgetting her name, but she's living in a van. And she did a very funny. She could not stop laughing through the entire video.
I watched some of her videos.
Yeah, I was watching it. I find it entertaining, but she could not stop laughing through the Feldman. Literally could not pull it together. It's worth watching.
You know what we should do tomorrow morning? I got
Something that doesn't burn me or give me calf cramps.
I think we should do a live stream in the car on the way to the airport. From mine.
I'm game. Yeah,
okay, so we'll do a live stream from my phone because it's going to be.
Because it will require no calf cramps.
And it'll be a little bit early. It will not.
Yes.
And we have that thing. You know what's really fun? There's always seems to be for this channel things that I'm able to talk to you about like this. There's some things at Harvest that we're gonna do. It's gonna be fun videos, and there are things I can't tell you about. It's so cool that I got things I can't tell you about because all the things that in the past that I haven't been able to tell you about, when I am able to tell you about them, they're always just really cool stuff, like jumping out of planes and being on Netflix and just really
yeah.
And there's some cool stuff, right? There really is
really cool
that I
stuff.
can't talk about right now. That, jeez, you know.
There's some really cool stuff coming up. No
so anyway,
question.
it is
There's
coming.
Really cool stuff.
It is coming. In the description box, Tanna Botannas. You will see Tanna's products there, so please check them out.
By the way, we listen.
Indeed, we do. Right there, that's a pepper. Click that, you're riding the bus. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification. Really, though, you know, the people at YouTube doing the notification thing,
They stink.
well, sometimes they're really good at it, and sometimes it's like the guy just doesn't,
You know what it's
whoever it is
like?
just doesn't show up for work.
Do you know what it's honestly like?
What?
It's like a Corey Feldman show.
There you
Your
go.
odds, you know what I mean?
You're
gonna
going to have
catch-
moments of
you're gonna
brilliance.
catch brilliance.
You are.
But from time to time,
Someone's
so
just, the lights are on. Right here is the life of it. That's his channel.
It is.
Please check out Tommy's channel. Right here, are a lot of those, not all, some of the dumb stuff you've done, but all the dumb stuff I've done. 560 some odd challenges right there. And right in front of Tommy's dome piece is Pepperology. And if you're brand new to the chili game, oh, is there some good material in there for you. So listen.
speaking of which, if you're brand new to the pepper game and you see Puro Fuego, I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a good builder. It's a good entrance way. It's a great gateway product.
And that's from Tanna's Botannas.
I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Tommy.
This was Chase the Heat.
Adios.